Has your family ever bothered you over baby names? My sister secretly registered my baby's name for her own unborn child while I was in labor. I found out when the registrar told me Aria was already taken by someone with my last name. What do you mean taken? I asked, exhausted after 18 hours of labor. Your sister Madison filed the paperwork yesterday. Said it was a family emergency. I called her immediately. Madison, what did you do? I've loved that name since we were kids, she said casually. You stole it from my baby name list. I'm due in 3 months, so I filed first. I've been planning this name for 9 months. Well, now you can't use it. It would be too confusing at family gatherings. My husband was furious. She can't legally stop us from using the same name, but she could make it weird. Really weird. I'd spent months preparing everything. The nursery had Aria in wooden letters above the crib. I'd ordered personalized onesies, blankets, even a custom mobile with her name. We told everyone, friends, coworkers, distant relatives, that our daughter would be Aria. Now my sister was claiming ownership of the name like it was a trademark. This is insane. I told my husband while holding our nameless daughter. She's always been competitive. But this, Madison had a history of copying me. When I got highlights, she got the same ones. When I started yoga, she joined my class. When I bought a Honda, she bought the exact same model in the same color. But stealing a baby name, that was a new low. The hospital needed a name for the birth certificate. I panicked and wrote Baby Girl Johnson just to buy time. Madison doubled down. She posted on Facebook, so excited to announce that baby Aria will be arriving in December. Can't wait to meet our little angel. The comments poured in. Congratulations from family members who had no idea what was happening. Our grandmother even commented, 2 little Arias in the family. How wonderful. That's when I remembered something crucial. Madison had failed her pregnancy test last week. I saw it in her bathroom trash when I was visiting. She wasn't even pregnant. I called our mom. Did you know Madison isn't actually pregnant? Long pause. What are you talking about? I explained everything. Mom was silent then. That girl has lost her mind. Turns out Madison had been lying about the pregnancy for months. She'd bought fake ultrasound photos online, posted belly progression photos that were actually just her pushing out her stomach, and even created a fake due date. She'd been planning this elaborate fantasy pregnancy while watching me go through my real one. She stole my baby name for an imaginary baby. I told my mom, voice shaking. My mom was horrified. I knew something felt off. She wouldn't let me come to any doctor appointments. Said her doctor had a strict policy about visitors because there were no appointments, Mom. The investigation got deeper. I called the clinic Madison claimed to go to. No patient by that name. I reverse searched her ultrasound photos, stock images from a pregnancy website. She'd even been buying baby clothes and posting them on Instagram with captions like, getting ready for our little one. The nursery photos she shared, they were from Pinterest boards she'd been saving for years. The next family dinner was brutal. Dad confronted her directly. Madison, show us a recent ultrasound. Her face went white. I left it at home. Then call your doctor's office. We'll wait. She broke down crying. I wanted what Sarah has. The attention, the excitement, everyone caring about me. So you faked a pregnancy and tried to steal my daughter's name? I've always felt invisible next to you, she sobbed. Perfect Sarah with her perfect life. Madison, I'm your sister. I would have supported you if you'd just talked to me instead of this, but the damage was done. She'd spent months lying to our entire family, posting fake pregnancy updates on social media, even registering for a baby shower that our aunt had started planning. Aunt Carol had already bought a high chair and crib set. The humiliation was overwhelming for everyone. Our parents had been bragging to their friends about having 2 granddaughters due within months of each other. They had to make awkward phone calls explaining the situation. Madison's fake pregnancy registry had over $2,000 worth of gifts purchased. She had to return everything and send apology messages to dozens of family friends who'd bought presents for her non-existent baby. She moved out of state 2 weeks later, deleted all her social media, changed her phone number. Our parents were mortified and started going to therapy to process what had happened. I legally changed my daughter's name to Aria Rose Johnson. The registrar, who'd witnessed the whole mess, expedited the paperwork and waived the fees. She said it was the strangest case she'd seen in 15 years. My daughter Aria is 2 now, babbling and running around, completely unaware of the drama that surrounded her name. Sometimes I wonder if Madison ever thinks about the name she tried to steal from a real baby for her make-believe life. The wooden letters still hang above Aria's crib, right where they belong. And sometimes when I'm rocking her to sleep, I think about how close we came to losing her identity to someone else's fantasy.